This is for the nerds, this is for the brainiacs, this what we deserve. Go ahead and play it back, you ain't gonna touch me, you not gonna do nothing, you are not above me, I bet you wish you was me, I know it, I know.
And welcome back to another special episode of the Only Friends podcast. Well, you know, I'm here with my only friends. And that includes my boy, Time 2!
I don't know why, but like every time you're first... And then you got a couple of ladies over there.
We're not his only friends, I guess.
I know, right?
No, you guys are part of the Only Friends, but you know.
All right.
But we got.
Guapo missed the spirit fingers.
Yeah.
Wait, do them again. Yeah.
We didn't have a cucaracha, so we had to do that.
A maraca?
Cucaracha means cockroach, right?
We didn't have one of those
How do
either.
I know more Spanish words than you? You have a Spanish last name.
It's
Wait,
true.
La Cucaracha means cockroach?
Yeah.
The song is the cockroach, the cockroach.
Yeah.
No, that's really.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because that's what it looks like when he gets hit by Raid.
Why are these mics so hot? Guapo, turn my mic down. I don't want to hear my voice all.
You don't want to hear yourself think?
fuzzy.
This is part of the.
Is that part of the effect?
experience?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're just so
Yeah.
metal.
It's not the only friends
just
if we're
so
not
metal.
all blown out at all times.
We have a very loud crew.
It's
and
dinosaurs.
If you don't hear yourself,
house.
then we tend to get a little too boisterous.
I see.
And by we, I mean, you know, specifically
Don't
Landon.
fucking look at me, man. Unbelievable.
Landon, you've been doing God's work out here.
He always undermines my achievements.
No, I'm just about to
He's
give you
just
some
giving
shine.
you credit right
No,
now.
he's undermining my achievements.
When Dad gives you credit, you listen and you say thank you.
You say, yes, Daddy, I love you.
Don't say that.
Please say that.
Say it.
Yes, Daddy, I love you.
Yes!
End the show.
Slave Batty. Slave
End the
Batty
fucking
Matt.
show.
Hey, Matt, what's more brutal to go through, this show or the heads up match?
By the way, how many bathroom breaks do we get for the duration
11
of the show?
yesterday. You guys are welcome to take one every 1 minute. That should be about the equivalent. There were 11 bathroom breaks yesterday. 11 bathroom breaks.
6 hours.
To be fair, I took
hours.
the last one because I was trying to drain the clock. There was 9 minutes left after I called and lost a $550K pot. And I was just like, okay, I want to be done.
Yeah.
This is silly. So I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I come back and he's like, deal.
Damn.
Of course, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So I just didn't reload. I had 15K in front of me. I
love
was
it.
like,
I love
whatever.
it.
We played I think we played like 3 or 4 hands.
A royal flush over a straight flush. Holy shit.
I swear to God, I knew, like, as soon as the money started to go in, I was like, he's going to hit a royal. Like, I was so fucking positive of it.
You manifested it.
No, yeah, but it was kind of like almost a meme in my head because I only had 15K. I flopped the straight flush on Jack 10-9, all diamonds. I have 7-8.
You're at that point. You're probably like, why the fuck didn't I reload?
No, not at all.
No?
Not at all. Because like it's a board where you either get no action
That's
or
true.
you know
Yeah.
you get
I mean,
outdrawn
not
by.
if he just has the nut flush.
So he flopped the straight. He had king queen with the king of diamonds.
Sounds like some action.
I check raise. He calls. Turn is the ace of diamonds. Check. River,
Still good.
River, queen of diamonds. And I was just like laughing in my head. We have like half pot behind.
Yeah.
So I check. He jams. I call. And before I call, I go, this is going to be hilarious if you have the king of diamonds because I probably could have lost $500,000 on this hand. And I call and he's like, I have the king of diamonds. I'm like,
Of course.
and I table my hand. He just looks at it like, oh, you flopped an 8-high flush. Who cares? And then he looks at it again. And then a third time he's like, oh, you got a straight flush? You see the board, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to have something worse.
So wait, if this was, I know Resorts World doesn't do it, but like if this was at say Red Rock where they have those bad beat promos, which you guys have gotten like 40 grand extra.
That'd have been hilarious. They hit the bad beat while playing heads up.
I don't think so.
No, because it's heads
You have
up.
to use 2 cards,
It's
right?
a private game.
Usually you have to use 2 cards in both your hands, and I think there has to be a certain amount of people at the table.
Yeah,
like
it's not-
heads up doesn't count.
not timed right.
But
Yeah.
what if like that pot ended and like balloons fell from the ceiling and like a group group of cocktail waitresses came in singing.
Singing
like,
La Cucaracha.
Yeah.
It's like, here you go, Nick. Congratulations on your royal. Here's a Resorts World track jacket.
I would have
and Berkey
honestly,
just like Charlie Brown's his way to the bathroom. Like, I fucking hate today.
no, that I would have appreciated. Like if they would have came in and celebrated his royal flush, that would have made me happy.
Yeah,
that definitely would have made me like. Honestly, anything that would make this more of a meme, I'm all there for it. Like your Twitter is
so good.
It's gold standard right now.
Yeah.
Look, man,
it gets me through the breaks.
Thank you.
Aww.
It gets me through the breaks.
You know what's funny is that you'll probably get like so many more followers because it's not allowed to be streamed, and like you're the only source of the coverage right
Dude,
now.
As the self-proclaimed Ian Rappaport of the poker community, my Twitter is busting.
Is it busting?
It is busting. Yeah.
I'm so
Why
happy
did you
for
put
you.
a T in there?
Landon was
When it's
freaking
so busting,
trending.
it's when it's so busting, it's busting.
Was it- you
Thanks
Doesn't
to
it
Melissa.
sound worse,
Yeah.
Conrad? Like you're busting a tournament or
Almost
something?
like-
it sounds bad. Like or
Yeah.
you got
Sounds
too
down bad.
you gained
Almost
too
like
much
if
weight
you
and you're
if you
busting your
leave the
shirt.
G out of
Don't
Tortuga.
talk about me. I'm right here.
Shut up.
So Landon and Airball were trending in the United States yesterday.
What in the United States?
Yeah.
I saw that. I went to like
Yeah.
my trending page and I saw.
I know him.
Listen, let him cook.
Let him cook. He's cooking.
I don't know
What are
how
the
that-
numbers? How many followers you get?
Don't worry about it.
Can we do coverage?
I'll just go to Resorts World and I'll notice who's in the
could
bathroom.
do hand histories too.
We have a new special bathroom reporter, Caitlin Komeski.
Hey y'all, it's bussin' in here.
I'll just serve cocktails.
I don't know how the trending thing works because I was trending like 3 days in a row, but then I would look at my own and it wasn't one of the.
You're
trending
not
things.
trending, just Landon is.
No. Like Landon wasn't trending for me either. Like I think it has something to do with like either your personal algorithm or like what you follow the most.
Look at
I'm
these
assuming.
gems.
Maybe.
What are we looking
Landon
at?
roasting. He
Oh.
says, I thought it was Max Payne Monday, not Max Break Monday.
Listen, man, I knew that one was gonna be a little
Got
bit
him.
mid, you know, like a
Yeah.
little bit spicy, like a spicy.
You could turn up the volume later.
Yeah. But then it did turn
It's a
into
little taste.
It did turn into Max Payne Monday, where he lost the 550K pot.
That was
where
Max Payne.
The entire day was me just like in the garage waiting for these updates, like
In the dark?
Yeah, in the dark, pretty happy about it. Seeing like plus 250, I was like, oh shit, like this is where we get him. We
This is the
finally
day,
get him.
yeah.
This is the day, and then it was not the day.
You get why that's why this has to happen. The universe is really funny. and
No,
it
the
has
universe
such
wants it to
humor.
last longer.
Yeah, and
the
it's like,
universe is like has to cooler Matt because they're like, I'm sorry, one weekend is not enough, and we're sorry.
the universe
Sorry.
is a meme farmer too.
It really is.
It loves to farm memes, and you haven't gotten enough yet. It's like I don't have enough for like this whole month. Like we need more memes.
it's
But
crazy
you took
because
some heat for your hand history. Is nobody knows what SRP means.
Standard retail price.
Yeah, so there's SRP, there's MSRP.
To be fair, he took some heat and then he shirked it right onto me. He goes, "These are directly copy and paste from Berkey."
For what it's worth, it was. But you know, when the people speak, you listen. And I changed the hand history as I realized I'm like, you know what?
You made some adjustments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sending them to you for Twitter. You're the interpreter. I have 3 seconds
You're
to
the
send a hand
interpreter.
history. Like he's dealing out a hand, and I'm like, gotta get this out in 30 seconds.
Listen, my attention span is at all-time lows. Okay, so I just had to copy, paste, fire, get it done, get the memes going.
Why is that? You on TikTok a little too much?
No, I'm
Where's
not
your
even on. I'm not
attention
even on
span go?
TikTok.
He's Gen Z. Can Conrad
Dude, Conrad's
do it?
dancing right now.
Do Gen Zers just naturally not have attention
prolotting
spans?
it.
He's
That's what he's doing on TikTok.
yeah.
He does the slow motion. You gotta like, and then go into it.
You would know as a prolad dance specialist.
You know what is hilarious is to do the Pralad impression. I had to go get boy shorts because like I don't have a man who loves me who I can just be like, can I have your shorts? So I had to go to Academy and I found like really loud, obnoxious shorts. And then I got to the register and they were like $60. And I was like, fuck, now I have to do a double errand to return these later.
Oh, you should have given them to Landon. He would have.
Would you have
rocked them
worn
for
the
sure.
purple and green Barney
Oh
shorts?
God, yeah.
Like 5-inch inseams. Yeah.
No. They were board shorts because Pralad wears like loud Hawaiian board shorts. So that's why I went and got them.
I would still probably wear it sometimes. Yeah.
Your obsession with the short inseam is a little concerning.
I love the short inseam. You know, it makes me realize how much more
Do
I
you
have to gain in my quads.
Oh, so you're not filling them out yet?
No.
Well, you can also get smaller shorts.
No,
if
that's
the goal.
cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating.
Landon, can we talk about how much Landon wants to wear tiny shorts and be a ring girl for the
Yeah, he pitched us a comedy idea, but the only thing he wanted was, I think he just wants to wear a string bikini.
Wow.
You can take off your shirt right fucking now if you want to.
Nikki's literally giggling.
So
Can't get enough of it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, show us your cheeks.
Unbelievable. There's not today.
Cheek
no
up,
flexing,
young
no
man.
gains
Cheek
for
up.
anybody.
yeah, we ruined it.
You ruined
I
it.
botched it. Damn it.
Oh, damn.
Come on, fam.
Oh, I'm only writing sketches that require Landon to be in a bikini for the next
Every
10 weeks.
sketch.
You wouldn't do that
Honestly,
to me.
if I've learned anything in doing this show for a little over a year, if you just take a bit and continually shove it down people's throat, it catches on. If Landon showed up in a bikini, everybody would be a little off.
Even if
right?
everyone hates it.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Don't do this.
If you forced him into a bikini once, like a little off-putting, it might get some laughs, whatever. Second time, it's just like, okay, come on, this is getting a little tired. The fifth time, though,
Yeah.
it's a thing.
It gets better.
It's a fucking thing.
It has to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, it's like the towel meme. Like, this will never die.
I think I should loan you one of my high-waisted like tankinis, and then that way you don't have to feel like your male pelvic floor V is exposed, and you can feel like more safe and comfortable, a little more coverage.
Caitlin, stop trying to give our views away. Like,
so
we
sorry.
need the clicks. We need the eyeballs.
Fair enough.
That's why you're here now, yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
all
we
just the
were
ladder.
told you'd be in a bikini. Yes.
No, not today. Not any day, probably.
Oh, Landon, please be in a bikini. Please be in a bikini.
Please, baby.
Stop doing this.
We like it. We
Make them stop. Why did I invite them?
You're the one that invited them on the show.
No, you did this to yourself.
I don't know.
It'd be your own.
I heard them cutting the promo for their new channel, and I gotta tell you, I unsubscribed immediately.
You were never subscribed.
Nobody was.
Times 2.
Oh, we have -2 subscribers.
You know what they
Please
say,
really not
Nikki?
that launch
Nikki, you
we
know
were
what they
hoping
say?
for.
It's got to get worse before it gets better.
God damn it, Landon. He's using it against me.
You know what they say? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but you can use my words against
But
me.
Landon's words always hurt me. Yeah, we do have a video on our channel now that you can watch that we just filmed downstairs.
What is the channel?
Ready?
Funny you ask.
Assholes!
Wow.
And that's where they lost me.
Do we have -500 subscribers now? We're trying to get the lowest in history.
We're in the
YouTube.
basement right now.
Please take us out of the hole.
All right, let's-
So you're negative 623 at the moment?
Nice.
Whoa. So I searched Ace Holes on YouTube. This just absolutely made my day. You want to know what comes up?
What?
Ace Holes Pickleball.
It does.
That's us.
I just saw it.
That's me. That's me.
Yeah,
That's us.
There's the Ace Holes that have 17,000 subscribers.
No,
There's
it's-
also an
it's-
Ace Hole punk band.
It's
Yeah, I see that.
youtube.com/aceholespod. We're gonna be a podcast.
Wow, you're stealing our bit?
Yeah, it's gonna be filmed here.
You're just making a rival podcast downstairs.
Oh,
I gotta tell you, you're not
no.
coming up in the SEO
Oh,
yet.
no.
We literally just put
might
up.
have-
I
There's
just
also
put.
the Ace Holes official, and the guy
That's what
has
I
a
said.
swastika.
Listen, we're
on
not.
his-
That is Kate.
That's true.
We thought we
true.
scrubbed that from our past.
I think you need to rethink this name.
Ace Holes Pod.
Yeah, is the name still up for debate?
It's across all Twitter and Instagram.
It's just not on
and
YouTube yet.
we don't have videos yet.
Well,
I don't know. You're not coming up in the
It's
search.
Ace Holes Pod. Just type it in the bar.
oh, look, there's us. We're live.
YouTube,
Hey.
youtube.com/@aceholespod.
I just want to
YouTube.
say
You know-
our promo appearance is going flawlessly, Nikki.
It's doing great. This is exactly as planned. We're underdogs. Look at us frozen.
Did you say Ace Holes .pod?
No. No. Matt's
I got
ruining
look.
it.
I get the monkey.
What?
I get the monkey.
The monkey comes up. He says this
Here,
page is unavailable.
Let me share it with you.
Says,
Sorry
oh,
about that.
no.
I'm gonna share
You
it.
guys are unable to be found.
I didn't put the video up yet.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm literally publishing it right now.
You're publishing it to your make-believe page that doesn't exist.
Like, let us know in the
they're onto
comments.
fact that there's no podcast. We haven't been writing anything. We've just been sitting in your house eating gummy bears while your husband makes us eggs.
I'm
and they
lonely.
know now.
I'm lonely.
They know now.
Are the eggs bussin'?
Wow.
They're busting.
Bussin'
Wow.
for real. No, but like all jokes aside, I would love to actually go subscribe to your page, but I truly cannot find it.
We're going to send you a link.
You know what? I'm going to share it right now to you. Okay. So just hold, I like the build up this is how we planned
Wait, how are you
it.
going to share it with me? We don't have contact info. I haven't been on Instagram in like a month.
You just
I showered it.
told the world that you never gave me your contact info because I'm
you
not
can
important.
send it to me because I stalk Matt
Phone
and have
sex
his
there you go.
contacts.
before.
You can send it to Landon. He can send it to all.
Yeah,
of
Landon,
Yeah, send it to Landon. He's the
Landon's the
go-between
clear
for all Berkey
mediator
business.
for-
Okay.
I am the link across
Okay.
all bridges.
All right. Next, it's not made for kids. Okay. So upload video.
I mean, it depends who you ask.
Good.
Right?
I can't wait. I
This
can't wait till it
This
goes
is
to
now
upload.
how to create a YouTube page tutorial.
Yes. This woman has
what?
500,000 subscribers.
They let anybody succeed on YouTube.
More than that.
Wow.
All right.
Please.
Sick flex, Nikki.
Yeah.
Please
Thank
teach
you.
us.
Don't sell her short, Berk.
Please
Jeez.
teach us
And
the
that's
ways.
only on my first channel.
Wait, hold up. This isn't them.
What?
He just pulled up a page on the assholes. And it was just two dudes.
That's us.
That's who
with
we
no
are.
makeup.
Was
Can
it
you
really?
please respect our chosen identities for fuck's sake?
Oh, no.
All right. I'm gonna share it. I don't know how. Hold on.
Oh
Oh, no.
It's almost ready.
It's cooking. Let her
There
cook. Let her
is-
cook.
I
let me cook.
I found the Ace Holes. The Ace Holes pickleball.
Ace Holes Pod. It says our @@ handle is @Ace Holes Pod.
Ace in the Hole
Are you
podcast.
spelling it wrong?
It's really hard to misspell Ace Holes.
Oh man.
Did you use a W?
Why does it say waiting? Why has it got that timer on it?
All right, while this gets sorted out.
It's because the universe loves memes.
And this hilarity gets fit. We'll come back to you girls.
Yeah, give me a minute.
There's
Give
a
me a
bit of a
minute.
match to talk about. So we took 11 breaks yesterday.
Jesus.
Breakgate is real.
Breakgate is real. It's honestly there was actually a point where I fluctuated. There was a moment where I had some empathy for him because I could just see how fucked he is in this whole scenario. And then that quickly passed as I became more and more and more annoyed at just having to sit there and like power through these breaks. But the upside to it all is that the arrangement prior was I had to text Phil every time he went on break and came back so that we could track the time.
Oh my God, it was wonderful. Break,
And-
we're back. Break, we're back.
Yeah. So I'm like texting Phil. I go, I don't know how you want me to track this, man. He goes, if you just don't mind texting me here, that'd be fine. I'm like, okay, we're on break. It was 22 minutes into the match.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're on
What?
break.
What are the other things he has to arbitrate? He did tweet that he has several things to arbitrate.
So the other thing shouldn't be a problem as long as like Nick is respectful. Like he was fine yesterday, but basically he was on his phone mid-hand a bunch during the second session. Like, would be on the turn in a 3-bet pot and he's just fucking texting. It's like, wow, you know, you have a direct line to Doug. I'd rather you don't just like, have your phone in front of you. Like, so I have ace-7 suited.
Hypothetically.
Facing B50. What do you think? Like, I don't want that, and I don't even want to think that that's an option. But the breaks is going to be the biggest thing because the real issue is that there isn't a super equitable way to make that time back, right? Other than, well, there just isn't.
A theoretical hourly.
I mean, it's just like, like maybe he gets penalized some big blinds per 100. I don't know. It's not going to be easy. Like, I think more than 2 breaks is completely unreasonable. I don't know what Phil's going to land on as far as like how many breaks he thinks is reasonable to take, but like, we probably had somewhere in the neighborhood of an hour of breaks yesterday.
Is Nick actually drinking enough liquid to justify his storyline that it is because he's so well hydrated? Like, I picture him in the bathroom in front of the urinal, like trying to bark out hand histories to Brown Balla, being like, God, why did I actually drink all that water? Now I actually have to pee.
He orders 2 green teas every opportunity he gets, but honestly, I don't pay that much. I don't pay that close of attention, but I don't notice if he ever actually drinks them.
They might just be props.
Yeah. But to counter, I take 90 ounces of water with me, and I've been drinking all day, and I go to the bathroom once. Like, of his 11 breaks, I went in there once. So it's not like as if unless he has like a pee bladder, but if that were the case, we'd see it on the Hustler streams too.
I feel
right?
like your bladder is more well trained to be hydrated. I feel like you've probably been a well hydrated man for longer. I'm just trying to be fair about this, y'all.
Sure, but it's like he's played 6-hour streams before. I'm sure he's not pissing 11
He
times.
made that bet where you had to hold in pee for 2 hours against Blank Check Ben.
Stop. He has a hold his bladder.
He like drank a bunch of alcohol, and then they bet $15K that he couldn't hold it for the rest of the stream, and then he did. So bro cooked in the not peeing department for a second.
Hilariously enough, the first podcast episode that he did with Lynn and Brown Balla, he went out of his way to say something to the effect of, I think we actually have the clip. Do you have that?
Landon posted it on Twitter.
He said something to the effect of like, I see somebody get up and leave after a big hand, and I just know that they suck, or something along those lines.
He says, and I'm not going to do it justice because his voice is unmatched.
Oh, here, we got it.
But let him do it himself. Let him cook.
Like when I see someone like lose a big pot and like go take a walk, I'm just like, you're a fucking joke. Like,
how about when they do it 11 times? 11 times.
Are the breaks in combination with the losing pot?
Yesterday.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Are the breaks usually happening after big pots, or what's like the common theme to when they happen?
Honestly, at first it was if he loses a big pot, he would storm out. Then it became if he's put to a big decision, he'll storm out. So like if I make
in the middle of the hand,
so he's truly storming out, like he's not being like, "Hey, may I please go to the boys' room?"
There were hands where he called a river bet and then didn't pay. He just left.
What?
Yeah, like all in call. How much? 130,000. Storms out of the room. Comes back 5 minutes later and pays. Like, that happened.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's obnoxious. Like, but like now it's getting to the point where like if I bet 50K on the river and he folds, he still leaves. Like that's enough to none of that. I mean, all that bothers me because I don't get like he gets the opportunity to be less tilted, I guess, and it's very clear that he tilts easily, like super clear. I counterfeited him in a hand. I mean, all these hands are so fucking standard. I counterfeited him in a hand that was like maybe an 80K pot or something like that. And he just rips his cards over, slams them on the table. Like, you're so fucking lucky. It's like, oh
no,
my
you're
God.
actually the luckiest idiot in the world.
That's right. I was the luckiest idiot in the world. So it's just like
in the world.
I know.
Wow,
Imagine.
Yeah. That's a high honor.
I know. I lost with a straight flush. Imagine what the second luckiest guy looks like. Probably got hit by a fucking bus yesterday. But honestly, like another thing I need to talk to Phil about is I have some concerns that I'm getting like reverse free rolled as far as the stop loss goes, and I don't know what to do about it because he didn't bring $1 million. And like yesterday and the session before, there were multiple points where he was no longer covering. It was just clear he had no more cash on him. So like, I don't know what happens. I mean, at peak yesterday, I had like 400 in front of me, maybe a little bit less, like 380. And he had like 200 in front of him. If I stack him, I'm up like, 600 for the match or 550 for the match, something like that. Then what? Does he owe me 10,000 for the rest of that match because he can't rebuy?
Yes.
And then what?
Yes.
Right. And then what happens moving forward? Like, because it's not an escrow. There's nothing currently in place.
Right.
That can force him to pay the 400,000 other than having his reputation tarnished, which obviously means nothing to a fucking guy called Nick Airball. But I'm clearly always going to honor the $1 million stop loss. Like there's no way I could ever welch.
Right. I mean I guess that is a concern. I guess it's just a handshake deal at that point, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, maybe that's just on me for taking on the match.
I don't know. I don't doubt that he has the funds, but it's just like, this is very large. I mean, just to play devil's advocate, because why not? It's like very large amounts of money. Like to get $600K in cash in a casino is like no small feat. So like he obviously didn't do as well as he thought he did. Maybe he'll be deeper next weekend. But that's something you need to talk with Phil over in terms of how it affects you.
Yeah. Well, I just don't want to get reverse free rolled. Like I came to the casino with $1 million. It seems like the most reasonable thing. Like 10 buy-ins and heads up no limit is not that big of a swing. It certainly happens. So for him to come all the way from LA and not even have the minimum stop loss, like either he's the most confident, insane person I've ever met,
Well,
possible, or funds is low.
I mean, maybe he had it and just didn't want to put it on the table.
Because he was giving me Venetian chips the 2 days prior to give him chips in exchange, which he had borrowed from Mars, I'm guessing, or someone else. Maybe he has access to it and it's just not at the casino. I don't know. But it seemed weird for a guy who claimed he was going to cover me at all costs to, we probably played 15 hours of him not covering me, maybe a little bit less.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that he says that aren't true.
Right, which is why
we're here now.
Obviously, there's a concern that I'm being reverse free rolled, which I don't want to have to live with.
Yeah, regarding the break situation, I think it'd be pretty reasonable if it was like call it a timeout system, like in call it football. Like you get 3 breaks. If you want to use them, you can. If not, you don't. And then anything after that, there's some sort of penalty in big blinds per minute taken. It is kind of bullshit in the sense of like you get tilted, you leave, because part of the heads up for souls type of idea is if you get stacked, you also have to deal with these emotions. You don't just get to sit up and walk away.
In the cage.
You're in. This is supposed to be the cage match that I wanted, but instead of it actually being in a cage, it's at a poker table. You playing poker together.
With bathrooms around
with
for people to exit to.
Yeah, with emergency escape bathrooms.
Yeah. I mean, it would be pretty great if like so say you get like a 2 timeout system and he burns them because he's tilted early and then has like 6 more green teas.
Y'all could also get creative. It's like, okay, you can have another bathroom break, but you got to do 12 burpees.
I mean, 3 breaks seems reasonable for each session. And like you said, you can just like use them when you want.
Yeah, 2 hours, 6 hours.
I mean, maybe I'm built different, but like 3 breaks to me in a 6-hour cash session is so excessive.
No, it isn't. For tournaments, I have to pee every 2 hours.
Yeah, I have to pee every hour and 45 minutes. And so it's always just like the last 15 minutes before a break, I'm like, I got penalized at the WSOP because I couldn't handle it. And I ran to the bathroom, and I guess I influenced the action, so I had to miss 2 hands.
That's funny.
And I do think a guy who's never had alcohol or marijuana would have a different idea of how often you need breaks.
Well, I mean, to be fair, in tournaments, I'm desperate for the break every 2 hours, but it's because I'm bored to tears. Like, I'm so miserable at the table and everything feels like it's going so fucking slowly.
I have so much fun.
That I can't wait for the break.
So excited for the World Series to start.
Talk about tournaments. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I got to talk about Thunder Valley real quick.
Sure.
Congratulations on your 7th.
Yes. Nice little run.
Yeah, nice little run.
It's not what you
I want to let you guys
you
all
get the pity
know.
golf
I
cup
want
for
to let you
that
guys
one.
all know I hate you all right now.
How many buy-ins?
That's sweet.
10 buy-ins? 11 buy-ins?
Did you
No,
profit
I
for the
satellited into the main, and I was in the other one
No,
for
I mean
one
that
buy-in.
you got for the 1100.
5.
It was a bounty.
I got real scammed. No bounties. 2 bounties for 1K. Anyway, the point of me bringing this up was,
I mean, people don't realize it because you obviously remember all the times that your aces get cracked. It's hard to crack aces.
Right.
Like, they hold an
80%
awful lot.
of the time about.
Yeah. They hold an awful lot of the time. So
Yeah.
it's like,
They're pretty
it's
good hand,
so
yeah.
fucking gutting to have like, the aces versus 10 scenario where it's like, this is for, top 3 stack at a final table, or you're just fucking out ninth.
Yeah, first is 365. So it would have been a good spot for that.
Yeah,
Tony was supposed to do commentary on the final table, but now he's playing.
No, he's there.
That's good for him.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
That's the dream.
I'm surprised Philip went there instead of playing PGTO.
USPO
USPO.
or PGT.
Smashed it all together.
The poker goes to USPO.
I took the PGT, the USPO.
He's so bored of tournaments. He's like, just put them together to make it more fun.
Yeah, can we put all these tours in a little pot?
It's very funny because honestly, it was like a last minute trip from him. He's like, I'm sure no one else is going to Thunder Valley, right?
Oh, everybody grinds, man.
We're like, nah. He's like, yep. He just went.
Yeah, everybody
Get
grinds.
back.
I'm
He was
going to
talking about
Iowa later this month. You want to talk about
What?
going
Iowa.
MSPT.
Iowa Run Good? I'm going with the Run Good series.
You're going to be Run Good Caitlin.
Run Good Caitlin.
That's
That's
what
me.
they call her.
Last Run Good series, I did really well. That was like the highlight of my year so far in terms of results.
Like those things even matter anymore.
Oh no, it's so frustrating to just like, and then you talk to people who are like, the results don't matter, just keep going, it's variance, and you're like, but I'm poor and I want Botox and snacks.
What snacks?
Mostly the
snacks.
Botox.
You got to talk to Marley Solver for the IOUs. Maybe you can get in advance.
100%. If anyone wants to sponsor my cosmetic procedures, slip a slide into the DMs.
Or subscribe to our podcast.
That may or may not exist.
Okay. All right, let's get back to this podcast really quickly.
I'm Nikki.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we have a show for you.
Oh my gosh,
but
we're so
it's
cute.
not here yet.
Not quite.
But it's almost here, so you should subscribe.
Getting so close to being here.
So close, very close. It's going to be about poker, and it's going to have funny, silly times.
I've written so many scripts, I forgot who the real me is.
And there's special guests, like Landon Tice.
Oh, hello.
But you can't see that yet
No,
because we haven't
not ready.
posted. So be sure to subscribe. And very shortly, we should have something for you. Hopefully, maybe shortly if we can edit it.
I trust it.
Our products.
Yes.
I love it. I'm here for it. I still can't find it.
So you went from negative 600 subscribers.
How? We have such a pretty cover art.
I know.
Y'all, our photos are bomb. If you want to ever get comedy in a still shot, you hire these two models.
Yeah, let me
we can do more than cat food.
I'm gonna.
I think that's our cap.
Oh no.
No cap.
No cap.
We can sell good times in a photo.
Okay. ACEHOLS.
ES.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a hole.
No. I put the E there. I just didn't spell it.
Okay, in
out
your
loud.
head that was there.
Right. Yeah. POD.
POD. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I got nothing.
What the fuck?
404 not found.
It's your computer's fault.
I don't think so. YouTube.com/AceHolesPod.
Are you sure Nick Airball didn't give it a
No,
virus?
you gotta put the @ sign in there.
Who puts an @
No,
sign
it's a
on
new
YouTube?
thing. It's a new. I had to relearn it. It wasn't there when I was at OG.
Matt, the
okay.
podcast,
It's a new thing.
The podcast is clearly just taking a bathroom break.
Bathroom
I
break.
understand. Hey, look, there it is.
Hey, it's here.
We
It's live.
actually weren't
Assholes.
lying.
You just got your 4th subscriber. You got
All right.
You got 4? You have 4?
We're out of the ace hole.
Guys, head over to @AceHolesPod
You have
on
to put the
YouTube.
@
You have to put the
sign.
@sign we figured
You
out.
gotta put the @ sign
Until they get into the
So
SEO.
you're deliberately trying to hide it.
Yeah, they're deliberately trying to hide this.
Well,
is not going well.
it's like special. It's like, if you know, you know.
People
Smash.
have done success before, so we're just trying to do something innovative.
Look at how
Right.
silly we are, Guapo.
Smash that subscribe for their new project. They're gonna have a podcast coming up. We literally just lost 200 people who are.
It's like a
Damn it.
buddy cop film.
What else is going on? What else do you? When's the first video gonna come out?
Well, we're filming a sketch with, I don't know if you've heard of Brad Owen and
Ooh.
Andrew Nemi.
Wow.
We're filming here at the Solve for Why Studios, right underneath where we're currently sitting.
We are.
You're not,
Oh,
but you're gonna go play Bobby's room or something.
Sure.
And then, so we're doing that. Melissa will be there.
Okay.
There's a special guest cameo from Melissa Schubert.
Will it be Melissa or Charlie Carroll?
It will be a mysterious character.
Okay.
Not yet. No.
Her Charlie Carroll was actually really
Pretty good.
Yeah.
100%.
I kind of want it to be Charlie Carroll.
Kind of wanted to be. How does she know about my big penis?
Unfathomable schlong is what he self-proclaimed it.
Respect.
Unfathomable.
The funniest part of your last bit that I didn't even realize was the Jordan Cristos part. I'm like, well, that she knocked that out of the park. Like that was just unbelievable, impeccable writing. I didn't realize you were reading a tweet verbatim.
Yeah, literally. He tweeted that.
Like, Jesus Christ. This community is so unhinged.
Christos.
Jesus Christos.
Christos.
This community is so unhinged.
This is
Man's
the.
trying to turn vagina water into wine.
Damn, bro, we just cooked.
Have you ever played with him?
Oh God!
My
Unfortunately,
God.
he's one of the most insufferable human beings I've ever met. Like, I would trade 11 bathroom breaks for 11 hands with Cristos any day of the week. Any day of the week.
You would trade 2 heavy?
I'd rather deal the
bathroom
with the
breaks.
bathroom breaks.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah,
deal
yeah.
with Breakgate.
Cristos is so slow. I mean, the tortoise would run laps around Cristos.
right.
Walk laps.
He takes 5 minutes just to muck. I mean, it's
Yeah.
insufferable.
That's always the worst.
I played the WSOP circuit event 2 months ago with him, and we final tabled together. We made it all in final table.
You just wanted to humble brag.
No,
humble brag,
no,
Nikki,
but I'm saying
brag.
that he continued to make it, like, even through everything and being short stacked, and like, so it was a lot of waiting.
Yeah.
I think we would have gotten to final table sooner. Also, he like, I don't know if I don't like talking about people, but he did kind of chastise me for not having kids, but that's okay.
What the fuck?
Because he said that kids are the most beautiful thing you could ever create, and I didn't create any yet.
Caitlin's really biting her tongue hard.
He clearly hasn't seen the photos that we've taken then. He believes that to be true.
Oh,
no,
man.
I've never met Jordan Cristos, but from our brief interactions, he appears to be a very passionate, enthusiastic young man. So I wish him well.
He is great.
You two were having a bit of a moment on the thread.
Yeah. I gotta tell y'all that I thought that was like one of the funniest things I'd ever written. But then it occurred to me that it made it seem like I really wanted to fuck Jordan Cristos. And that was a little sort of, a misfire in some ways.
Coincidentally, to the rest of us, that was why it was the funniest thing you had ever written.
Sometimes you have to laugh at the expense of others.
This man is going to cook.
No, he seems to be a nice, polite young man. I wish you well, Chris. Or, yeah, what's his name?
I might create babies. Don't worry. I might. Please don't. Please like me.
No pressure.
Don't chastise me anymore.
He's like, okay with me.
Clock's ticking and you're a horrible human if you don't, but no pressure.
Oh, well, how's it feel? I'm tanking.
I'm tanking. Oh, that was a slow burn.
Call the clock.
So good.
Oh, shit. Yep. Got it.
Yep.
Now who's the tortoise?
Sometimes
if you tank too long in the game of life, your biological talk runs out of time chips.
That poor talk.
I like that she committed to it. She knew she said talk. There was no correcting it. You just roll right through.
I like it too.
Power through.
This is why
she's my favorite.
They're soul bonded.
This is my sister.
Man. Yeah.
She's stuck with me for life. She's going to have to deal with me.
You guys are adorable.
Did it spark?
Inside our souls.
Yeah.
I wish everybody else had the pleasure to see what my computer screen was frozen on right now. It's this like I'm gonna shit myself look on Nikki's face.
Yeah, I pretty much am always gonna shit myself.
Maybe you need another bathroom break.
I heard you don't like those, so I'm trying to be polite.
I'm trying to stick to the show. Oh,
There's
man.
a show?
Today's unhinged.
It is unhinged.
Very unhinged.
You're welcome.
What else is going on in the world? I haven't been on Twitter in
the world
in weeks. Well,
Trump's
world,
getting arrested.
Our little world.
Yeah, it's indictment day.
Oh, that's
We're
happening?
gonna go
It's
politics.
happening right now. Yeah, he's being arraigned and arrested and fingerprinted and all that fun stuff. And there's protests on
That
both
all
sides
sounds so kinky.
down on Manhattan. Yeah,
Arraigned and fingerprinted.
there's gonna be handcuffs involved. So
Sure.
Man. Honestly, nothing. I don't know anything else about the outside world except for this match. This match has taken over everybody's Twitter.
It's
everyone's.
Yeah.
I'd rather live there than in like the political world.
that's why you need lists on Twitter, right? So I just scroll over when I'm tired. I just scroll over to the Pirates list and see that they beat the Boston Red Sox yesterday, 7-6, and then enjoy my life.
How was your Taylor Swift concert?
It was awesome.
Tell us everything. Did she sing Lavender Haze?
She did. She did sing Lavender Haze. Yeah, it was amazing. She played for 3 hours and 15 minutes
Wow.
straight.
With no bathroom breaks?
No bathroom breaks.
Incredible.
Right?
She's a prodigy.
Exactly. It was awesome. Yeah. One of the loudest things I've ever been a part of. Like, it was just screaming loud, everyone singing, standing the entire time.
Was it mostly women? Because when I went to see Shania Twain, it was like, are there any men in the building that aren't background dancers in the show?
What was nice was like I know how like women feel at like the World Series when they have to go to the bathroom.
There's no lines?
Yeah, there's no lines. It was nice.
It's pretty
I could just
great.
walk right in, and the women are all in the lines. Like, now you know what it's like.
I love women's bathroom because that's the only time anybody ever feels like comfortable like coming up to another woman and being like, hey, I'm a fan of you. So there are so many magical moments in the bathroom where we connect and we find out that we like each other.
Are you saying that you have secret meetings in the bathroom?
We have secret meetings in the bathroom. 100%.
I tell her my hand histories.
And
sometimes you need your hand.
Yeah.
She holds my hand history.
And I tell her how I think Berkey's doing that day. And those are
tells me
secrets.
a lot about how Berkey's doing. I'm like, okay, I get it.
It's the baseline I'm always working off of.
Would you guys ever partake in a heads up for souls type of
that scares
endeavor?
the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to text during the hand?
I mean, hey, it's your match. You know, you can set the rules up as you see fit. But like, so
I'd have to really study it.
I ask because it's weird. Well, it's only a little weird to me. Having been around for so long, like this was really popular in the pre-Black Friday days. Like everybody would just settle it on the felt.
Heads up for rolls.
Yeah. But like back then, it was honestly like it kind of was the truest form of figuring out who was good because there was no answer. You know, it was everybody just freestyling, and either the person who ran the best or the person who had things figured out ahead of the curve would just crush. So like the people who navigated the heads up world pre-Black Friday into early 2010s were really thought to be like the absolute goats. And we see a lot of them around still today. Now, when people challenge like heads up for rolls, I would just always feel like, man, just another guy who wasted his time learning a format that's dead. It seems so useless to me, but I kind of get it. Like, how else do you settle an ego battle?
Do you think Rounders had something to do with this? Because that's how, you know, Mike McD and Eddie KGB like settled it at the end. It was heads up, and I'm gonna play you at $10,000, and we play till someone has it all.
Yeah, I mean, it's the closest thing we have to a duel. It's not like we're gonna get violent with one another.
Well, imagine getting
you might get shoved in the Bellagio, but you know.
Imagine being the
He was just getting room to sit down. That wasn't a shove. What are you talking about?
He was
flirting. Just some standard flirting. SRP flirting.
I stand by that. I liked it.
Yeah, we liked it.
We liked it.
What if somebody had a heads up for souls match to win your heart? Like that was their duel.
Ooh.
What does the loser get?
Snap call.
Do they get beheaded?
Jesus. No, they just don't win.
Marriage or death. You choose.
Marry, fuck, kill.
Oh man. Yeah, I wonder if it'll ever get to a point where it's like crossbook for souls, right? Because like heads up is so certainly a dying art.
It is definitely a dying art, but an art nonetheless.
SNG for souls.
Yeah. It's I don't think anybody would ever
that it's a dying art, but there's so much engagement in it. There's so much interest in it.
So rare.
I don't know. Sometimes with all these heads up matches, I feel like that character in Mean Girls where everyone's like, let's play heads up. Come to Texas, play heads up with me at the lodge, or coming to the Bellagio, or come on down to Resorts World. I just feel like Gretchen Wiener's like, quit trying to make heads up happen. It's not going to fucking happen.
It's not fetch.
It's not fetch.
It's not fetch.
It's not fetch.
I think it's really popular because it's easier to develop the actual character arcs, right?
You
It's
can
just
create
two
the
people.
story.
Yeah. There's always going to be a narrative, right?
No, I mean, I've loved every minute of it. Will Jaffe's doing 2-hour Twitter spaces twice a day.
Oh, this guy
Nick and
needs-
Veronica are putting some live shit on their feet.
The poker community's
like
so
Nick
hungry.
and Lynn. Yeah.
They're hungry for blood.
Are they vampires?
Yeah, for blood. No, but it would be cool if like the poker community evolved to make it more of a show with like the smoke and like the trash talking monologues beforehand and like
turn it into WWE.
Yeah, and Landon can finally wear his bikini and
finally cheeks out.
You'll have the gains by then.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have the gains by then.
Does he have to wear heels too?
It's up to him. Dealer's choice. I think.
Wow, that's the one choice I get is heels or not.
I'm thinking knee-high heeled boots.
Yeah,
but
might as well make him 7 feet tall.
Patent leather,
Lace-ups.
knee-high, lace-up. I think would look pretty
Clear
hot.
heels.
Wow.
It would emphasize your quads that you would have developed.
We'll get you some 5-inch seams to fill out.
Thanks.
As someone with not skinny legs, I still don't understand the short inseam. I don't get it.
Me neither. My little brother fucking loves them.
My nephew loves it too.
I can't stand
They're
it.
in right now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but like, you
What's
know,
the
they're in, but you're not in, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm in support of all fashion choices that commodify men's bodies, to be perfectly honest.
All bodies are beautiful.
Yeah, not all balls are though.
Yeah, all balls are pretty ugly.
I don't think they're
kind of important to keep them under wraps, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, that's the point. Is you don't see them. Okay.
Guapo's on it with the sensor. He's got it.
No, I have pants on today.
You do have pants on today. We always appreciate when you wear pants. It's worth acknowledging.
I had pants yesterday too.
Those were actually my pants.
Don't worry about whose pants they
were.
were.
Share outfits?
They were at one
That's
point
the
in
cutest thing I've
No.
ever
Those
done.
are your pants? Is that why they're like they
way
look
too
like
short?
Yeah, way
It's
too
more.
short.
It's more thievery than it is sharing.
Yeah.
Landon's shirt is really soft. I heard
Thank
a
you.
lot
He
about
made
it.
us touch it before the show.
I did.
Yeah, it is very soft.
It is.
I'm kind of jealous.
That's a sentence you don't really want to hear from women too often. He made us touch it. It was really soft.
And jealousy.
And jealous.
So jealous.
Yeah, I got it from a sample, and then 60% cotton, 40% polyester. So if you want to make a good shirt,
Fuck up. Please.
Matt, touch it.
Matt, please touch
Matt,
it so you know what we
touch
had to
it.
feel.
There has to be something else to talk about. Anything.
Conrad,
you
touch
literally
it.
played $100,000 pots against Airball Nick,
We're talking hands
and we're
tomorrow.
talking about cotton shirts.
Yeah, look, we're talking. We're talking hand history tomorrow. Go ahead, Conrad.
UConn won the national championship.
UConn did win. Oh shit!
There you go.
We also have a bracket winner.
Oh, we have a bracket winner.
We have a bracket
Somebody won the
winner.
bracket.
I don't know where the link is though, so I'm ill
Lamana.
prepared.
It's on the
man, I
strip.
gotta be on that.
It's at Ace Holes Podcast.
Yeah.
I can't find it. I can't find it.
One day I don't bring my computer.
One sec. Tortu
Did he win?
is on it.
Yeah, I'll get on it.
Oh, I
That's
thought
okay. We'll announce it tomorrow. So we'll have the top 3 finishers. UConn was the ultimate winner. I'm very confident I didn't win that bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I think I put in our wheel picks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
No.
did not win it.
Yeah,
no,
have
we
a
didn't
wheel.
win. We actually got absolutely wrecked.
Yeah, I thought we might got wrecked.
Yeah,
We had Arizona and Duke going very far.
We had a
Oh no,
chance.
we had Arizona getting upset.
We had Texas, and we had Texas winning. They lost to Miami. We then had Duke in the finals.
Duke got
and they
wrecked.
did not go there.
The wheel was our best chance though. Like if we tried to. Like,
Oh, yeah.
pick,
It was a
like,
4 versus 5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What
There's
better
a
shot than
9
we
in
have?
there. Yeah.
Yeah, my
I
sister
catch a
won.
9er
Did
in there?
your brother went to the Final Four, right?
My brother is a student at FAU, and he was selected as a senior to get student tickets to the Final Four.
That's awesome.
And they were up 14 in the second half, and there were a bunch of fouls, started missing free throws, and then kind of choked it. But if they did,
Buzzer beater at the end.
if they would have won, he would have gotten tickets to the finals game as well. So if you got chosen to get tickets to go as a student, you got tickets to both games.
Yeah. Well,
What you should have done.
there's always
I think
next
that was
year.
the only thing bigger on Twitter yesterday that happened was the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark discourse. Did y'all see that? That was all that was coming through my main
Only
feed.
thing that I saw was fucking Shaq.
Yeah, that was He's like, shut your dumb mouth and leave Angel alone. No, so Caitlin Clark did the John Cena, like, you can't see me during the round before. And then when it became towards the end of the game when LSU was definitely going to win, Angel Reese did the same gesture, but she like followed her around and did it slightly longer.
For maybe,
so
like,
then
2
a bunch
minutes.
of like white talking heads
Right.
stick up their ass. People were be like, this is a classless piece of shit. I
Yeah.
think Dave Portnoy said that.
Yeah.
Keith Olbermann, maybe? Is he the only
Dave
one? Other one of
Portnoy
you?
said that, and then Shaq responded, and so is your mother.
Did Shaq get the ratio?
I
Had to have.
Give me a second. I need to
I have
check
to see.
that.
Well, I mean,
I need to
because
check that.
Portnoy said this like a day ago, and then Shaq did this like 3 hours ago on like the Twitter timeline type thing because it was yesterday. So sometimes it's a slow burn for the ratio. Sometimes it takes a while to overtake.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But no, it's exciting to see like a woman's sport. Like I think I saw a statistic that there were like there were more people tuned in to watch the Louisville, Iowa women's NCAA game than the most top-rated NBA game of the season so far.
Really?
So, yeah, I saw that stat somewhere.
fascinating.
It was like 2.1 million. It was small, like a small margin, like 2.16 million versus 2.2 million. It was a small
but
margin.
still,
I don't remember what it
that's,
was.
that's pretty shocking.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see, and it's like built around some like hype shit and some like was
Gotta
that
hype it up.
classless or was that it's like
They be beefing.
we're cooking. cooking. We're cooking.
See, beef always gets things trending.
Shaq got the fucking ratio through.
He got
Let's go, Shaq.
69K to 71.
People were so sensitive. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, this was a thing in the 90s forever. Like, who gives a shit?
No. I mean, don't get me wrong.
The big deal is that the white girl did it and nobody said anything and said she's got a heart and all this stuff, and then the black girl did it and everyone came down.
Time out. I have to say, she did it a little excessive.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Yeah, all right. So she's saying, fuck you. Who cares?
Yeah, that's the thing. She was literally saying, fuck you.
She said, fuck you harder, whatever.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
No, but it's like ESPN even produced like one of these pregame packages around like Caitlin Clark is so good at the clapbacks, queen of clapbacks, and they interviewed her teammates and stuff. Yeah. And then Angel Reese is like getting all this heat. Like it's not nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy when it comes to like these like March Madness tournaments where if you just have like a sick tournament, you just become a household name instantly. Like, I didn't know like Caitlin Clark beforehand. Caitlin Clark cooks, just gets buckets everywhere, like Ja Morant for a couple years ago. Kemba Walker, like the ultimate Uconn story of like guy just has the best March Madness of all time.
Yeah. I remember JJ Redick got popular in the NCAAs his senior year as well. Like, didn't know him coming out and then just blew up in the NCAA. Same thing with Dwayne Wade whenever Marquette had that like Cinderella run.
Carmelo
was good though. Like he was like, that's like saying Durant. Like when Durant was in college, he was a thing, man.
Durant in Texas was really
good. Like, he was nasty. Man, there was one other thing I wanted to say and I forgot. If you were in my shoes, what would you consider to be the more favorable outcome if money didn't matter? Nick Airball having infinite and playing the full 100 hours, losing a lot, or Nick Airball actually only having like 400K and having to bow out after one bad session?
As a financial, are you saying if money doesn't matter? Obviously, from the social clap perspective, the latter one. Right, but I like money, and I would like you to win. And
no, we're not rooting for people to be humiliated or sad. No.
Yeah, that's not the perfect community at all. They're finding ways to make people work.
We're rooting for him to put his money where his mouth is and try his best and possibly succeed.
That's why she's in charge of our PR.
You're doing great, kid. You're killing it out there. All right,
tell us how you really feel.
When can we expect your first drop?
April 12th.
That's my birthday.
Hey, happy birthday! It's in celebration of Landon's birthday.
Oh, that's Dunk Day.
We're having a
It's also my
content baby
parents'
for you.
anniversary.
Dunk Day.
It's also Dunk Day.
It's in honor of Lamana's appearance anniversary as well.
Yep.
So who has to dunk on?
And Landon's failed dunk bet.
Yeah.
So Landon has a dunk.
I gained a lot of weight on purpose.
So you can't dunk?
I can't dunk yet.
Because of the weight?
Yeah,
Because of gravity?
But neither can Berkey.
He could never dunk.
Wait, so if
I'm going to start trying on April 12th.
You got fucked up ACL, man. You got other stuff to do.
My knee's feeling a little better.
If neither of you can dunk, who gets the money?
It's a wash.
Nobody.
We get the money.
But neither of us have put in any work towards this whatsoever. No. But I know that I have like a 6-week free roll on him, so I'm gonna try really fucking hard.
No, you don't. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
I don't want you.
Wait, he has to do it by the 12th, and you have to do it by the World Series.
Start of the World Series, yeah.
But he's busy playing Airball Nick, and he's busy having torn ACLs.
He's also way closer than I am. But
yeah. I'm pretty close, but I don't think I definitely can't.
But
how tall are you, Matt?
6 foot.
Oh, so you're 5'8".
I
think you got your hands full. I need to take a bathroom break.
On Tinder, I'm 6 foot.
6'1" on Tinder.
Okay, now I believe you're 6 foot. Okay. Yeah. And you're 6'5"?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my money's on Landon.
On Tinder, he's 7'8".
Yeah.
Who's been eating more carbs lately?
Not me.
6'5" with no torn ACL.
No.
And young.
I have
slightly younger.
I have a repaired ACL.
Okay,
not a torn one.
It's repaired. Fix the record. It's repaired.
Yeah, but do you have a pep in your step? Do you have the joie de vivre to make it into the sky?
You're all about to find out.
What's the betting line?
What do you mean?
Like,
He spotted me a month. That was the, I guess the.
Like, what's the
deficit.
over under?
1 month per 6.
Landon should have been a huge favorite. Yeah. I was dusting money.
I had different priorities.
But I've dunked before in my life, and he hasn't.
Yeah, and I also feel like if I chastise you enough, like you'll get mad enough to dunk before Landon. So maybe I'll just take that bet. Like
I'm very motivated by embarrassment.
Yeah.
It's a strong motivator.
Sometimes your priorities change. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll start. We'll drop our show and then just call you guys out, roast you, like really just get a hype train going.
Could you not?
Okay.
I could go a week. Just maybe a week without every fucking influencer in the space taking a shot.
How did you end up in the middle of drama? Because we wrote a sketch for you that was about starting drama because you were the least drama person that we could think of.
Yeah.
And then
now here we are.
And now you're the centerpiece of the biggest fight of the year.
Melissa and I were talking about this. Between her and I, we think we catch more strays than anybody else in the entire industry.
Definitely.
It's just it's a random sunny Tuesday, and they're just you know what? Fuck Berkey. Also, if you guys haven't already, fuck that guy.
If you haven't already, subscribe to the Fuck Berkey.
It's like the meme where the guy's riding a bicycle and then puts a stick between the wheel and then gets mad at something else that's not the stick.
But Matt, you have to know it's because you're in amazing shape, you have your own business, you're a successful pro, you're morally upstanding, and you're annoying about it.
Poker's most wanted bachelor. You're Poker's most wanted bachelor, I heard.
How am I annoying about it? I just show up every day, man.
You're annoying in that you show up every day. That's good. That's very persistent and annoying.
Too goddamn consistent.
Fucking consistent and determined and dedicated.
I remember when you announced this shit over a year ago, and you were like, "Yeah, we're gonna do OnlyFans 5 days a week," and I was like, "What the hell? They're never gonna maintain that." And here we are a year later, and you fucking did, and you have an award, and you're getting into street fights with handsome young investment bankers that I like perfectly fine.
Yeah, fuck Berkey. Now I want to shoot.
All right, fine. That's the bit. I don't care. I'm happy to do it.
The bit is you're too happy.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, honestly.
And he's just too nonchalant. You can't even get under his skin. God damn it.
Unbothered.
That's what you think.
That reminds me. I totally forgot about this detail. I should have brought it up way sooner. Every hand that I either check called or went bet call on the river, basically anytime I had to table my hand first, Nick would slow roll me. In the worst kind of way, not in a good way where he'd tap the table and fake buck his hand or anything like that, but in a is that a pair? That's a pair? Oh. Table a better pair. This went on for 7 hours.
Oh my God.
Every pot that he won. I'm just looking at him this is not having the effect you think it is at all. You're just literally wasting more time.
Well, that's having an effect.
Yeah. He tried to slow roll me in the Queen Jack 6's hand, and it was just
cooked.
No, that's the thing. There's a way to slow roll really well in that spot. I tanked for 17 minutes. A
long time, man.
Yeah, if you want, you have a lot of time.
Level.
Yeah, you got a lot of time to think up a good slow roll, and it's it all has to start with somehow looking defeated.
Yeah, face strain.
Yeah,
you have to really sell that you're defeated. He was just you called? You called? Oh, straight. Yeah, you have a fucking straight. I know you have a straight here most of the time. I just called a 5x pot shove. Probably have a straight a lot.
Very hard to have really straight.
There was a time where I jammed the river pretty thin for value for pot and a half. And he went into the tank and he was doing a lot of antics. And I was like, fuck, I'm getting nit rolled here. Or slow rolled for sure.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it. He just has the nut flush. And I'm going to fucking be so mad if he's actually going through this spiel. Because I went through these ups and downs where it was okay, he's not slow rolling me. He definitely has a decision. And then he'd be like, how much is it? And he'd cut out to the dollar. And then he'd be like, this is right, 161.5, and the dealer would be like, yeah, 161.5. He'd be like, oh, 161.5, and he'd stack it back up and then cut it back out again. He'd anguish on his face. I'm like, motherfucker, he's about to slow roll me. I'm about to say something to take his slow roll away from me. But then I didn't want to take away the chance to get called by worse.
Yeah.
So I just sat there and took it, and then finally he folded and went to the bathroom.
Consistency is key.
Every hand ends with him going to the bathroom.
That's true. Every hand history tomorrow.
Have y'all considered that maybe a good resolution to this conflict would be bathroom breaks at the end of every hand?
Maybe we just play in the bathroom.
Yes.
Kill two birds with one stone.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, I think that's completely reasonable. Yo, you got to piss? Turn around. I won't look. Just make a decision on your fucking hand.
How is he gonna have a secret meeting?
That's true.
It won't be secret anymore.
Well, I don't think his boy's out here anymore. So whatever secret meetings are taking place are just on the phone.
Secret phone call.
Yeah, secret phone calls. We'll get into the hands tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about. Matt Hunt will be joining us for Strat Chat Wednesdays. So we should have 5 or 6 notable hands to go over. We're going to try to get them in a hand replayer so you guys have some visuals too. Don't forget, we have an academy April 15th. That's the final Poker Out Loud Academy for the year. If you guys are interested in that, head to academy.solveforwhy.io. It's a 4-day academy, 2 days of gameplay, 2 days of strategy chat. Also, again, a reminder, an open invite to anybody in the media who would like to come and audit. There was a lot of claiming it wasn't worth the 4K, so I'd be more than willing to have anybody come and check it out themselves. Finally, May 24th through the 27th, we have an MTT Prep Academy for the WSOP. Matt Hunt will be running that. Each day will represent a different phase of the event, or of a tournament rather, with day 4 culminating in final table play and ICM. So if you're interested in that, head to academy.solveforwhy.io, click the banner above. It'll give you more information on the Tournament Academy. That's it for us. Caitlin, Nikki, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Are we considered media?
Yeah, you're welcome to attend.
You are considered slay baddies of the media.
Yeah.
Sick.
Can we teach our own class as a part of your academy?
What do you want to teach?
Sexiness.
Don't engage this.
Don't engage this.
Thank you guys for joining us. Check out their new podcast. Drops April 12th. That is youtube.com/@aceholespod. Use the @ symbol. Unlike
We're not
me.
the Nazis.
We'll be back at noon tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you all then.